Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. So, in this video, I will break down how I took my BTCUSD trade today, and I will still analyze and tell you what the market is likely to do next. Yeah. So, I'll be very straightforward in this video. So, pay attention very well. Do well to subscribe to this channel, share this video, like, and I also like to see your comment as well. Let's dive in immediately. So now I will start from a daily time frame so you will understand what I mean. So we'll not go start from the weekly. We already know that we're on a bearish trend. Do you understand? We're on a bear trend. So like the way I used to mark out my lower high and the lower low, you can see that you can see where I marked my lower low. This is my lower high, and this is where I marked my lower low. So anything that is happening between this place, I will still consider it as a downtrend unless we break this high. Then that is when I will know that we are no longer respecting the bearish structure. Okay, so let's get into the lower time frame as we go. Yeah, so this is how I spot out my trade and I execute on the lower time frame. Since we're on a bearish trend, this has been a support zone. This has been a support zone which the market is reacting from. Look at it. So we have refused to break this zone. You can see what the market did here. We came down, move up to that point, and we came back again. The market wanted to break this place, but it could not. So there was still a push down, which signified that the sellers are still in the market. They are still in control of the market now. So what I did is to go down on my lower time frame, which is the 4 hours time frame. I marked out this zone and I went down to my lower time frame, which is 4 hour. Gradually you can see it, and I see that the market was moving down. So I spot out my zone, which was this area. I spot out my zone, which was that area. Then I looked at 4 hours time frame. This 4 hour candle was still forming by then, has not closed, it was still forming this very one. So the candle was still forming by then, it has not closed. So I have to go to my 1 hour time frame. I went down to my 1 hour time frame. Look at how I spot this out, and I find what we call a sell base. Let me delete this. And I found out what we call a sell base. Let me show you. This is what we call sell base. This thing here. This is what we call sell base. So why I call it a sell base? Oh, let me show you something. You were listening attentively to understand what I mean. This is why I call it a sell base. We come to this level. We respected this zone here, and the market comes down, wanted to move up, but there was still selling pressure, so they bring it down. After bringing it down, a candle closed below it. As you can see, a candle closed below it, and another candle still formed down. Even when this candle was forming and closed below it, I already know that I'm going to take my sell on this place. So I was waiting patiently to allow it to come to that zone. So the market come down, close here, and still come down to this place, and still come up to this place. Sorry, come up to this place. I see this engulfing candle here, but I ignore it because we are still on a bearish trend. The sellers are still in the market. That is why I ignore this engulfing candle. So most people will tell you when you see an engulfing candle on a downtrend, you should enter for a buy. There is always a trend which the market is respecting, and you should learn to understand that. So now I already set my limit order here and be waiting for it patiently. It came here and triggered it in and dropped down. You can see, and I hit my full TP here. I will show you the video. Go and check my short video. You will see it here because I'm going to drop the video very soon on how I analyze this market before the market comes up to this level. Okay, so that is how I took this trade and we hit our TP successfully. All right, and that was a very good one. So now let's um let's do small analysis on what the market is likely to do next, where you should be expecting to sell your BTC USD. Remember not to buy now. This is not the buying time. Okay, you should keep selling unless we stay above this resistance zone. Then you will be thinking of buying from that level to this level. Okay, so pay attention very well. On a daily time frame now, you can see that the market today is about to close as a bearish candlestick, which signifies that the sellers are still in control of the market. Then what you need to do is to go down to your 4 hours time frame, locate a zone, and this is number one zone which I am locating. I'm seeing this zone here. I'm seeing this zone here as my selling pressure, and I will still locate another zone. So I will have 2 points of interest. If one did not hold, the other one is going to hold. Though we are not the market makers, but we are trading according to price action. All right. So now we are expecting this market to come up at least to this level before moving down again. But if the market did not come up to this level, what do? You mark out your zone on your 4 hours time frame. So I still have this zone here. Though I'm not too sure of this one. Sorry for that. Though I'm not too sure of this one. But yeah, I still have the zone here. Yes. So it's either we pull back to that zone before continuous selling, or it's either we pull back to this zone before continuous selling, or the price has to reach this point before dropping again. You get it? So don't enter aggressively here. Don't use a limit order. Instead of that, use a confirmation candlestick. When the market approach that place, you went down to your 4 hour to your 30 minutes time frame, or you go to a 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes time frame. You look for an engulfing candle, or you look for a pin bar. After that pin bar, you see a red candle close below it. That is when you will enter the market. But if something like that did not happen and the market keep coming up, just leave it to get to this point before you can look for a sell. All right. So that is a very simple thing. I will still check 1 hour time frame to see what the market is saying there. Okay. Yeah, I'm still seeing another zone here. I'm still seeing another zone on the 1 hour time frame, but that will be very complicated. We should leave that for now. Yeah. So guys, that is my anticipation on this market. That is my anticipation on this market. Always learn to stick to the higher time frame. It's like taking permission from the higher time frame to execute. That is what it is. This is the second zone I'm seeing on 1 hour time frame. Whatever, whichever one you are taking, just make sure you are using a confirmation candlestick when market approach that zone. All right. So if you want to join, you can still join my Telegram channel. I do share some setups there when I want to trade. I do drop some signals. The signal is not 100% sure, but you have to be very careful when taking signal. You have to still know how to analyze your markets. There is a way everyone views this market, so your perspective of viewing the market is not the same with mine. You understand that? There is a way you see your market analysis. So do what to subscribe to this channel, share this video, and also drop your comments. Very important. All right. So that will be all for now. All right. As of good, I will be dropping analysis on gold by tomorrow. Okay.